Hi everybody, it's Nani. How you doing today? I am doing great. I am back today with a Makeup Monday video for you. Seems like it's been a little while that I've done one, probably what, 3-4 weeks? I'm not even sure. I'd have to go back and look. But today I'm kind of doing the things that, showing the things that I am really liking right now. These are some things that are in my makeup bag that I grab all the time. But I do want to try, I showed it in one of my last Dollar Tree hauls. It is this LA Colors from their Nude line, Nude Glam line that's out right now. This is the pink one. What is it called? It is called Pink Love. I want to give that a try today with you guys. It just looked really pretty to me. So we're going to try that. And we're also going to try this also from the Dollar Tree from e.l.f. This lipstick in the color Classy. And I just thought it was so pretty. So we're going to try that. I think it'll go really nice with that eyeshadow. But my face is already primed and prepped. I used the SHEGLAM, I think it's called Ready Set Primer. Ready Set Primer. I used it on my eyelids. And I used the e.l.f. Poreless Putty. Is that what it's called? Poreless Putty Primer on my face. And you can see my fingernail marks in here from digging it out. I've been using this for quite a while now, and so far this is my favorite primer. Primers and me, just they are hit and miss, but this one I'm really liking. And I will write down everything in the description box. Almost all of this I either got at Dollar Tree, Ulta, or Walmart. So I'll just write everything down. I won't have any links. You can just go and look it up yourself if you would be interested in getting something. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I am going to use the e.l.f., quite a bit of e.l.f. right now that I am absolutely loving. This is the e.l.f. foundation, and it is called Flawless Satin Finish. And it is in the color Beige, 220 Beige. I am loving this. And it's like $5, I think. I'm not even sure it's that much. This has impressed me a lot. I'm just using one of my damp blenders from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just pumping it right on there. And then I just kind of go around and make little messy dots on my face. I put a lot on. I got it on my shirt, guys. But I just go around and pat it onto my skin. You guys know the drill. I always pat. It's been a little bit sunny here lately, and it looks like I may have to go up a shade in this. Looking in this light, it's looking a little bit light, but we'll take care of that. I'm not going to put it down on my chest because I don't want to get it on this blue shirt today, but I am really liking this foundation. It goes on well. It stays all day. It's not like cakey on my face. It's not drying. Like it doesn't crack and get cakey. But like 1.5, 2 pumps is about all it takes, really. I'm definitely going to have to go up a shade. I really haven't been outside that much, so I don't know why this is looking so light. It could just be the lighting in here today. It's very sunny outside right now, so I actually have the drapes kind of closed a little bit. Trying to block that, but yeah, that's about all I do with my foundation, guys. I do try to get a little bit in the corners of my eyes, and please don't mind my eyes today. They are red, and my throat is scratchy, and the pollen is absolutely ridiculous here right now. I'm going to try to quickly get this little glob of foundation off my shirt. Sorry about that. Boy, I am looking really pale. Oh boy. I just made a mess, guys. I will deal with that after I'm done. But I will go in here later and put some foundation on my chest just to kind of even it out a little bit. I just don't want to get it too messy. So that was the e.l.f. foundation. Really liking this a lot. And I'm also going to be using the e.l.f. This is the Hydrating Camo Concealer. Let me make sure I get the wording right because people ask. e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish. And this is in the color Light Peach, I think is what it says, Light Peach. It has the doe foot applicator. I know I've showed this to you guys in the past, but I always just put a glob on the back of my hand, and then I use a brush and I come in and just put it where I need it. Did I get a, yes, I have my little brush here. And then I just come in and hit just where I need it, more in the corners of my eyes where I have dark spots. I definitely get in my tear trough. I just put it in those areas. The older I get, the more cakey concealers are looking on me, and I'm still on the lookout for the perfect concealer. I doubt such a thing exists, but I'm still on the hunt. With my maturing skin, it's just everything seems to cake up more and more, and I've tried every trick out there. I know one of the ones that people are doing right now is they're actually putting setting powder down first and then putting their concealer on. I've tried it and it just looks horrible on me. It looks like the desert has settled on my face when I do it that way. So that's definitely not for my skin. So yeah, I just put a little bit on and then I come back in and I just gently tap with my finger. Just tap it into place. I don't rub because then you're just kind of smearing it everywhere. You don't need it. With these nails on, it makes things difficult and they need to come off here very soon. I put these on before Easter and they're still hanging in there, but it's time for them to go. But I just kind of tap it in, and I do let the concealer just kind of set. You know, when I'm doing one eye, the other eye is just kind of setting for a minute just to warm up with my skin, and it just makes it easier to just pat it into place. And it will settle in my fine lines. It's just part of getting older. You just have to, every few hours, just check it and see if you need to just tap it in. But that's about it with the concealer. Not too bad, but I do like this concealer a lot. I had tried the e.l.f. the regular Camo Concealer, and it did not work for me at all. It was very, very drying. I was so happy when they came out with the hydrating version of it. It's just, I like it. I like e.l.f. makeup, and it's so reasonably priced. You can't beat the price of it. All right, let's see. What are we going to do next? While this kind of dries down, let's do the brows. Another thing I'm absolutely loving is this Covergirl, the eyebrow pencil. And does it have a name? It is in the color Honey Brown Ultrafine Brow Pencil in 715 Honey Brown. And the thing I really like about this is how fine this tip is. I broke it the other day, so it's pretty flat, but it's a very, very fine tip. This is so soft and it goes on so fast, and it also has the little spoolie on the other end, which I really need to clean. But it's quick and easy, and it comes in a lot of different shades, and the Honey Brown seems to be working pretty good for me. I think the other shade lighter than this is maybe Tawny, and I was thinking that it may be too light for me, but I may pick it up one day when I'm in Walmart just to see, give it a try and see what I think of it. But I just come in very, very lightly with the pencil. I do not go overboard. I don't like the whole caterpillar, super dark caterpillar eyebrow look. I just very lightly come in. Can you see the difference from one brow to the other? And then I just kind of take the little spoolie and blend it in even more. But I'm really, really liking this CoverGirl eyebrow pencil. And we'll do the other side. Man, my eyebrows need some work. But I just gently touch, fill in where you may have little bald patches. And just gently I kind of flick it up just to kind of make little lines that look like little eyebrows. And my eyebrows are shaped completely different from each other. So I try to match them up the best I can. And that's about it for my brows, guys. Other than I do put sometimes, depending on what the day is, if I'm just hanging around the house, well, if I'm just hanging around the house, I don't even put makeup on. But if it's just a casual day with makeup, I go in with this, who makes this? Wet n Wild, this Mega Clear. It's like a clear either eyelash mascara or eyebrow mascara, I guess. And it just kind of sets them in place. And I'm really liking this. And I got this at the Dollar Tree. And I know that it is back in the store right now. I saw it the last time I was there. And I actually picked up this one. I needed a new one. From using it all the time, the eyebrow gel, whatever you want to call it, the pencil, it gets on the little spoolie, and then you put it back in. So this ends up becoming all kind of gross and discolored and doesn't look too good. So it was time for it to go. It just didn't look very nice. But I just use that and come in and kind of set them in place. And this lasts all day for me. It keeps my eyebrows in place. So there's that. And now my eyes are watering, and it figures every time I put on makeup, my eyes water. But today it is exceptionally bad from the pollen outside. It's horrible. My eyes are red and bloodshot. What do you do? All right, I'm going to come in now with a little bit of setting powder now that my foundation and concealer has had time to just kind of sink in and dry a little bit. But I've been using this Bye Bye Pores, the pressed powder. And I think I mentioned it in one of my last videos. This is pricey. I think it's $30 for this compact. On the week before Easter, we had gone up to my our eldest daughters, and I had put this in my makeup bag because I do my makeup in the vehicle on the way. It's 5 hours. Why get up at 3 in the morning to put makeup on? And I threw this in my makeup bag. And guys, guess what I did? I broke it. I broke it. Oh, I was so upset. So this one won't go in my makeup bag anymore. It just kind of sits very much protected. I don't want to make a big mess out of it, but I absolutely love this setting powder. And let me see if I can see quickly what, I think it's just translucent is the color, but it is it brand. I believe it, yes, it is translucent. I don't want to flip it over because it will make a mess. It is everywhere. But I just use a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. And I just set where I need it. And I just continue using what is on my brush. I don't keep going in for more. It just makes sure the pores disappear. I just kind of circle it in. Use a little bit more on the other side. Oh, I can see a lot of caking there, but that's all right. I don't know if you guys can see a difference since I put that on with my dark circles. But I just continue using what is on my brush. I don't keep dipping. Well, that's about it. That's it for my setting powder. I don't think I've ever said it before in my videos, but I do try to wait till the foundation and concealer is dried down some. It seems with me, if I put my powder on too soon, that's when I get a lot of I call it polka dot pores. It's when you can see every little dot of foundation in all of your pores. So I just kind of wait till the foundation and the concealer dries down a bit. That's about it for the setting powder. Okay, we did our brows, we did our face, so now we're going to try some blush. I'm loving this e.l.f. blush. Love it. And I just think it's a very nice spring color. And this is Primer Infused blush in the color Always Rosy. But it has a very kind of peach undertone. And I know I've talked about this before. This is so pigmented. Be careful, because it is very easy to look like a clown with this. It is highly, highly pigmented. So I'm actually going to put some on the brush and I'm going to tap it off on the back of my hand because it is ridiculously pigmented. I mean, you can see already just from, and that I tapped it, most of it off on the back of my hand. But I'm really liking it a lot. And it seems like it's lasting forever. And I like that too. Very reasonably priced again. I'm thinking $5, maybe less. But when I can buy makeup for that price and actually love it, why not? And you know, when it goes directly into my makeup bag, that means I'm super enjoying the product. I have a little chubby spot on my face right here, and it is so hard for me to get the blush to look nice on both sides. But that's just part of it, right, guys? If there's any makeup artists out there that know the tips and tricks to help that, I see so many videos with under eye circles and all of that, but nobody ever talks about putting on blush and getting around all the little chubby spots on your face, all the little bumps and lumps. So that is Always Rosy, and it's the Primer Infused blush. Love it. Oh, I'm just whacked the little transmitter here. All right, so now it's time to move on to eyes. So let's go ahead and try this LA Colors Nude Glam in Pink Love, Dollar Tree. These colors just looked so pretty, and they did have other color combinations as well, but I don't have a lot in the pink, you know, the pink line of eyeshadows. So this really caught my eye. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the matte, the lightest pink shade, and I'm going to be putting it right under my brows. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that very well, but it is a very, very matte, very sheer pink. That's pretty. And then I'm going to bring it down and put some right kind of in the corner of my eye toward my nose, just to help kind of get rid of that dark spot, brighten up my eyes a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead with the same brush and I'm going to use some of this really light, and it has a shimmer to it, lots of shimmer to it. I'm going to go ahead and just put a very, very light touch right at where my eyebrow kind of arches up. I'm just going to put a little bit, see how that works. Sometimes I have trouble with the LA Colors, the shimmers. They're very patchy. This seems to go on okay. It is a little bit patchy, but for $1.25, I'm all right with that. Very pretty. And it just gives you a little bit of highlight, kind of helps open your eyes, make them look lifted and not almost 56 years old. I'm sorry guys, I have to tap my eye again. It's getting ready to tear. Pollen is not my friend. And then I'm going to go ahead and let's do the crease first. I'm going to go ahead and use this kind of matte, it's like a mauve brown, very light, but let's see how this looks when I put it on. I've been tricked before. I go to put on one of it and it's, whoa, like massive pigmentation and massive pigmentation, but very pretty color. I can already see this palette going right into my makeup bag. A little patch of primer right there. That's pretty, guys. And I just kind of hit my crease a little bit above my crease. I always say I pretend there's an imaginary line between the corner of my eye to the tip of my eyebrow, and I try not to come down past that line. And I kind of take it up a little bit on the corner just to help lift some. That's pretty. Do the other side real quick. I really like that, guys. I'm very happy with this little palette for $1.25. Wow. Very pigmented, very easy to blend. I like that. And then let's see. We'll go ahead and we're gonna try this deeper pinky purple color on part of the lid. I'm gonna put a little bit of this matte brown. I'm gonna put it right on the outer corner of my lid, on the actual movable lid. And then I'm gonna put some of that pinky purple shimmer on the other side. Let's see how this goes on. It applies a lot lighter than what it looks in the pan, but very pretty. I have an eyelash that's flipped. Does that ever happen to you guys? Let's do the other eye. And a lot of the times I just use my fingertip to apply any of the shimmer shades. Can you guys see that? Very pretty. I wish this had a one a little bit darker. I may use a different palette here. Let me see, do I have this is the Taupe It Up by the Essence brand. I'm gonna use this middle shade of this lighter gray, which is still a pretty dark gray. I'm just gonna put this right in the crease, just to give me a little bit more definition right here, and on the outer part of my movable lid, just to kind of give me just a little bit more definition. I'm really loving this. Is in my makeup bag as well. Both of these, the Taupe It Up and the I Like to Mauve It. I'm really liking both of these a lot. I'm liking this Essence line. They're amazing. I think I actually, I'm going to use the e.l.f. mascara. I have two mascaras in my makeup bag right now that I'm loving. And one is e.l.f. and the other, I believe, is Essence. But that is that. Then I come in with one of the shades and one of the darker shades and do just lightly on my lower. So we'll come back in with that pinky brown and see how this is gonna work on my lower lash. Good enough. I really like these colors. Very nice. my hands aren't too shaky today, so that's a good thing. But I'm liking that. And then I always come in with a fluffier brush and just kind of blend a little bit, which I'll do most of that off camera, but because it looks pretty decent, I'd say. All right, then I have my little eyeliner brush. I have my wet napkin. I just wet the napkin, and I guess we're going to go ahead and use that same brown and see how that goes on. See if it's dark enough for me. I may have to dig into that other palette. And I wet my brush, and then I come in and just tight line right at the lash line as an eyeliner. I'm going to use the Taupe It Up, the gray, because it doesn't seem to be showing up very well. I'm going to use in the Taupe It Up, this lightest gray as the eyeliner. I need to get myself a new little eyeliner brush. This one's getting too old. But I just come in and tight line as close as I can get. I kind of put it a little bit thicker on the outer corner just to give it a little bit more definition. And I just go the whole way to the outer edge. I should have used maybe one shade darker than even this one as the eyeliner, but I'm not going anywhere today, so it's all right. But that's all I do with my eyeliner, guys. I don't really go crazy. It's a little bit more dramatic than I was expecting for the day. Using the Taupe It Up definitely changed the look. I was thinking I was going to do a very, very pinky look, but that is that. So now we will go in with the mascara. And I believe I got the e.l.f. out. Let me go ahead and look here. Yes, it is the e.l.f. I'm really liking this a lot. What is this called? It's called Lash It Loud, and it's in the color black. And I'm really, really liking this mascara as well. It goes on super nice big brush on it. So I just use my torture device. I always curl my lashes. I just think it looks so much better when your eyelashes are curled. It just lifts them, opens your eyes more. I poked myself in the eye. Guys, I've been having some struggles here today. Get makeup on my shirt, poke myself in the eye with the eyelash curler. The struggles of makeup. It's crazy. Let's see. Good enough. All right, we're going to come in now and we are going to try some Lash It Loud. Not try it. I know how it works because I've used it many, many times already. But I like it. It gives me enough length that it's not super crazy. It separates well. It's not clumpy or goopy. Sometimes I just use one coat of it, and one coat is plenty. If I want a more dramatic look, I come in with a second coat. Well, I just poked myself. Oy, guys. My lower lashes are always a struggle. I have somewhere here. Guys, don't try this at home. But I actually use a little tooth flosser, and this is strictly for my eyes. And where did I put I have a Q-tip somewhere. I have to keep a Q-tip handy because I make a mess with shaky hands. I'm surprised I'm even putting mascara on, but I will use this to come in to separate my lashes. Just be careful if you decide to do that at home. This is looking a little bit clumpy today, but I've been using this now for probably 6 weeks. So it may be time to get a new one. I think I'm just going to do one coat today because I think that's going to be plenty. That one little eyelash that was flipped down, now it's doing some crazy things on the flip the other way. But I really like this mascara, and I'm not quite sure if it comes in other shades or not. And again, it was very, very reasonably priced. I think it was the most expensive thing that I had bought when I bought a bunch of e.l.f. products. I'm thinking maybe it was $7, but don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. But I think I'm just going to let my eyes just with one coat today. I think that looks good enough. And we're already up to a half an hour. But then I just come in with my little toothpick, and if I need anything separated, I just gently separate it using the little pointy end. It works great. All right, that's the e.l.f. mascara, the Lash It Loud. I like it a whole lot. All right, let's see. So now it's just lips, and we're going to go ahead and try the this e.l.f. lipstick that I got at the Dollar Tree, and it's in the color Classy. Let me get this other makeup off the back of my hand so I can show you. I used a wipe. It is a very pretty blue undertone, pink, just bright and pretty. I'm going to take it down a little bit so I don't break it. And it smells good. It smells like raspberries or something. I think that's so pretty. I like blue undertone lipsticks and things. This has such a nice formula. It's very hydrating, moisturizing, very soft and like silky feeling. I'm very glad that I picked this up. Like I said, it smells good. So I think that's it, guys. That is it for my makeup today. I have a big tear getting ready to run down my face. I should have put in eye drops before I made the video. But that is it. That is my look for today. Oh, I better wipe that off before I get it all over my face. So I will link all the products I use down below if you guys are interested in finding any of these colors or whatever. I need to find a pinker blush, something that's not quite so peachy. But that's my look. I'm going to get this makeup put away, and I'm going to jump right in to a Dollar Tree haul. Excuse me, Dollar Tree haul for you guys for tomorrow. So you may see me in this same shirt. Got this little shirt at Walmart. It is in navy blue. It may come across as black, but I thought it was so cute. It's just like a little t-shirt, but it has these cute little puffy sleeves. And it was really reasonably priced. I can't even remember if it was maybe $11 or something, but I'm liking it a lot. That's my mic that's pulling down there. So anyway, guys, I did enough chatting today. I hope you guys are doing well. If you like this type of thing, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of my YouTube family. You guys are the best. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.